Set me up for a change.
All right, guys, real quick, we're going to have Mark Mentone briefly speak about all of our senior athletes. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight and spending a couple of hours with us.
Talk louder.
So I'm going to turn it over to Mark Mentone.
Talk loud.
Yeah, Mark.
No problem. We did senior day like this about 3 years ago when some of these seniors were freshmen. I thought it went really well because it provides an opportunity for some informal storytelling rather than the stilted on the mic senior days that we do in the other sports. The first thing I want to do is thank our president, Dr. Prisco, for being here today.
Yes.
She takes time out of her schedule to get to as many of our senior days as possible, and as you know, a university president's schedule is pretty tight, but she finds it very important to get to honor as many of our senior athletes as she can, so we appreciate her being here today.
Thank you.
We're not going in any particular order other than whichever picture I pick up, but where's Joe Schulteis? Come on up. The Joe Schulteis you saw today is the Joe Schulteis we got as a freshman. Since then, he's been through some injuries, some tough times. He's battled his way back to pitch in the conference tournament last year where he got hurt again. So his career has been one that's been up and down, but he's been a dependable lefty for 5 years now, right? A lot of time at the end. And we thank him for all his contributions, and we hope there's still more to come. Joe Schulteis.
Got it.
Right.
I gotta have it.
Ron, make sure you smile. Got that little grin you did. Thanks. Women's ball.
Got it.
What's that?
It's always a rivalry. We got the next one.
Yep. Mike Gonzalez, where are you? Mike actually graduated last year. But he had a year of eligibility left because of a surprise, pitchers get hurt. He had an injury his freshman year. But he thought it was important enough to come back as a graduate student because he wanted to be a part of this experience one more time. Looks like he made the right decision. Mike is also a pitcher. He's been an important part of the bullpen for the last 4 years from the right side. And we congratulate Mike and thank him for his, again, 5 years at the end.
John Carlos got some here.
Oh, John.
Yeah. No, he's here.
Rio's not here?
No, you're okay. I'm recording for.
We got a lot more to go. I think we're good.
You're part of it.
Good job, Gene. That's a great pick. Good job, Bird.
Matt Kleinstein. One of the reasons I didn't prepare any notes is because I wanted to talk from the heart today. And this is a guy that's meant a lot to me over the last year. College is supposed to be a cushioned fall from the real world. And nobody's taken advantage of that more than Matt Kleinstein, both as a baseball player and as a man. To watch him do two things. One, be a 190 hitter his sophomore year and a 390 hitter his junior year. That takes a lot of work. That's not easy. They say the toughest thing in sports is hit a round ball with a round bat. It took him a long time to master it, but if you've seen him play the last 2 years, he's mastered it. Yeah. I'm talking in August, he comes to me and says, I'd like to work in the athletic department. So I went to Chris Lang. Chris Lang gave him a glowing review. It's one of the best hires we ever made. We gave him a job that we usually give to 40-year-old men. We put him on the basketball shot clock. He mastered it in 1 game and did the entire season. So as a baseball player and as a man, it's been fun to watch this guy grow. Matt Kleinstein.
Any other senior parents think of anything?
Look at mommy.
There you go, bro.
Thank you.
Good, good, yeah. I do.
Garrett Luna.
Spoon.
Now, recently, Garrett told Chris Langan, "You're one of the favorite coaches I've ever had." Now, that in and of itself doesn't sound like that big a deal, but do you all know who Garrett's high school coach was? His father.
No competition.
Garrett is the definition of a team player. Seems like this is a theme. Once again, an injury slowed him down after high school, but he's come to Felician after transferring and done anything the coaching staff has asked him to do for 3 years. Played any position, done anything, picked up any piece of equipment, anything. He just wants to be part of a winner. Last year, I heard he posted on social media, "I'm finally a champion." That was the most important thing to him. It's just been a great story, and we're lucky to have him.
No, you're fine. I don't want to.
You did it. I didn't even have to ask.
Oh, I'm slacking you.
I want to Ralph Cacavell.
I like it now.
Sitting in the office with the coaching staff, as we sometimes do, and they said, "You know what? I don't care what he's in. Ralph's the best returnee we've got. I'm so glad he came back." They said that because it's his leadership. It's one of the best leaders you're ever going to see on a team. Guys just gravitate to him for whatever reason. He's another guy. It's 5 years at the F.
That's the only way to do it.
It's the only way to do it. He plays a pretty good second base. He'll do the little things to help a team win, lay down a bunt, dive, sacrifice his body, make a big tag at second base. He's just an important guy that every team needs in order to win. Thanks a lot for letting me watch you play, Ralph.
That a boy now. Oh, that's nice. Carl gets two. Yeah. That's a good one.
John Holland. You notice I haven't talked a lot about numbers and statistics, but this is a guy, his numbers and statistics are pretty astounding. And just today, I haven't even had a chance to put it out there yet, he became Felician's all-time leader in victories. He can do whatever you would ask him to do on the mound. When he got here, he was a closer. He's got 20 wins. He's also got 10 saves. He can pitch in any inning he wanted to do anything he wanted to do with a baseball on the mound. Once again, 5 years. It's been a pleasure. What are we doing on time, Doctor? Let's go 6:54.
I wish I was 30. You got the hat on. Good? All right, right here.
Where's Andrew Lemire?
I'm Big Shadow. Is that my brother?
This is a guy who inspires me every day because he'll send me a random text and say, "How are you doing today?" I don't get that a lot in my job. My job is about serving the student athletes and the coaches. But this is a guy that is worried about the betterment of everybody around him. He's a pretty good student too. He won the CACC Student Athlete of the Month not long ago. And he's put up numbers in 3 years that some guys would wish for in 4. Okay, it's been a pleasure to watch him hit and play the outfield. Andrew Lemura. Five left.
Moving right along. Yeah, we got a long way to go.
Ronnie Grant. Ron, I'm going to tell a story that I'm not even sure you know I know. Because
That's not a good
it tells me a lot about your character. You guys didn't see the real Ronnie Grant last year in terms of what he could do as a baseball player. So we get to the conference tournament, and Coach Langen goes up to Ronnie and he goes, you know, I'm going to start Kyle in the outfield today. I hope you're not upset. Ronnie says to Coach Langen, I can't believe you didn't do it sooner. This year you're getting to see the real Ronnie Grant. You're getting to see all of his tools, all of his ability, and everything that we thought we were getting when we got him from Rowan Burlington. Once again, Ronnie Grant. Tommy Junta. I hope you all understand what kind of luxury it is at the Division II level to have a left-handed pitcher that can come into games and get a left-handed hitter out that you can match up with. If you notice today, the other teams don't have that. We have guys that can come in, match up, get guys out. It's such a luxury. You see it. You see it in the pros. Guys make a living doing that. You see it in Division I. We have it in Division II. Tommy Junta can come in, spin on whatever he spins up there. I don't know how he does it. He gets left-handed hitters out. He understands that's his job and he accepts it. Tommy Junta. The other story I forgot about Tommy, he's an injury fill-in for our golf team. A couple weeks ago, he practices twice, goes to a tournament, shoots 86, 89. Not bad. How many of us wish we could do that? Where's Drew Brooks? Brooks, I don't know what to say, Brooks. Brooks, I really don't know what to say. Have you ever met a guy, either a baseball player or just a person, and met him for 5 minutes and said he's got to be left-handed? I mean, are we still talking about whether Florida's an island?
The highlighter out.
He said that.
Drew is one of the funniest guys you're ever going to meet, and sometimes he's even doing it on purpose. It's just amazing the stories he can tell. Oh, I don't want to blow your cover, excuse me. He's just a pleasure to be around, and he can even pitch a little bit too. He's worked his way into the starting rotation, and he's pitching some very big games for us both last year, and he will down the stretch again this year. Drew Brooks.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
My phone actually turned off.
6 or 7, you know, but I'm sure you got enough.
J.R. Manassas. Coach, I'm going to tell tales out of school again. Because JR split time at third base his freshman year. A guy you guys may remember by the name of Jordan Tackett. JR and Jordan's pretty much played half the games each at third base. Every year after that, Coach Lang would come into my office and say, you know, I got these great recruits this year. But I feel bad because the odd man out is going to be Meneses. And every year, by the time the Florida trip came around, or shortly thereafter, Meneses was starting at third base, and he stayed starting at third base the rest of the season. It's been a pattern for 3 years now. Every year, he stuck to it, and he won the job. Woo. Congratulations, JR.
That's nice. It's not the elite.
Good. Nice one, man. That's it.
And I guess we saved the biggest for last. Where's Brennan Price? By the way, that's probably a question the parents don't have to ask too often. They just look up. You know, we joke a lot about his size, but in some days I feel bad because of his size, he's probably faced ridiculous expectations his entire career, his entire life. And in high school, he probably earned them because I heard you hit some ridiculous home runs. But watch Brennan Price as a college baseball hitter, as you will have the opportunity to for only a few more weeks. He's a complete hitter. If you're a pure baseball fan, watch Brennan Price hit with 2 strikes. Watch a 6'9" kid break down his swing, foul pitches off, and hit the ball the other way time after time after time, and spoil a pitcher's best pitch. If you're a pure baseball fan, that's the most fun part about watching Brennan Price hit. Not the long balls he hits, and I heard he hit a few of those in Florida. But that's the most fun, is watching him become a complete hitter over the last 4 years. He also learned how to pitch at the college level. That's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
How's she doing? Brennan Price.
I gotta get a picture from Mom. Picture from Mom.
Okay, good. That's it. Thank you.
There's one over there.
Okay, we're gonna let the team members eat.